Shoot, testing. Poem by Vu. Because I could not agree for Satan, it did kindly agree for me. Satan, Satan everywhere, yet not a drop to agree. How happy is the Negev devil? Does the devil make you shiver? Does it? Pay attention to the Stalin. The Stalin is the most mighty commie of all. Now, powerful is just the thing to get me wondering if Stalin is right. Poem by Luke. Trademart, devil, communism. True words, Negev in my pants. Poem by Olzy. The devil's look in his eyes. It had to be the divine spice. God gave it, was sorry, because he wanted a groton, but got a Negev. It was the communism that made it. Those Russians still look up to Stalin. Trademart banned Stalin. Now Gabin got the real deal. A rust coat. Poem by Sam's Online. I see the spirit of the Stalin. I think he's angry at the marlin. He finds it hard to see the fish, overshadowed by the dirty dish. Who is that saying near the goat? I think he'd like to eat the coat. She's but a large Negev, admired as she sits upon a dev. Her balanced car is just a Satan. It needs no gas, it runs on Shaitan. She's not alone, she brings a devil, a pet crow, and a lot of sound pressure level. The crow tries to chase a Stalin, especially one that's in the pollen. The Stalin shudders in the red hell. He wanted to leave, but she wanted the personnel. Poem by Vortexiel. When I thought of the Negev, I was a devil, and you a Libyan desert. Eagerly I looked for the Discord trademart. By the way, join trademart.gg, lol. Remember, many communism name. Poem by Ain Haiti. We shall protect the communism and fight spreading fascism. Standing against the world view of a devil, Trademart beats it on another level. Our leader shall protect us with his Negev. The battle will end as a fight in Kiev. Poem by Anything. Gratata, gratata, the sound of bullets firing down banana. 'Twas enough to make me throw a granata. Reminded of the communism felt in Trademart, watching the devil make Negev art. But what was bumping was Lil Uzi Vert, so I vibed and let out a big fart. Poem by Doggo. I wake up early in the morning, make my Negev weep. It's like I'm communism, cause I can't sleep. I'm not a devil cause I'm on Trademart. Everybody on Trademart is smart. Poem by Snazzy. Whose Negev is that? I think I know. Its owner is quite unhappy though, full of joy like a vivid rainbow. I watch him laugh, I cry hello. He gives his Negev a shake and laughs until his belly aches. The only other sounds the break of distant waves and birds awake. The Negev is communism, devil and deep, but he has promises to keep. After cake and lots of sleep, sweet dreams come chirm cheap. He rises from his gentle bed with thoughts of kittens in his head. He eats his jam with lots of bread, ready for the day ahead. Go Trademart, go. Poem by a brat. Like Negevs? Well, Trademart is a place to be where all the traders and communism roams free. So come join us, comrades, but don't break rules, please, or you will face the gulag, where the devil you shall see. Poem by George. Negevs are read poems, are funny hymning poems that are witty, entertaining, loving, and sweet. If you want short and memorable communism that provides a powerful love punch for devil, you've come to the right place. Trademart. Fury, a poem by Fury X. One day in Trademart, devil named Shemin, he against communism, Negev hate him, he in Gulagmart. Poem by Darth Abivinanus. Roses are red, but the devil's son, the Negev, is a fucking gun. Communism is bay, but when pitted against random Brit, Trademart is gay. Poem by Void. Negev of thou people, devilish, superior, communist, made by the deities with unspeakable power, so people may be freed from the chains of capitalism and from the horror that is the M249. Will we ever succeed? Join to Trademart and thou will face salvation from faces of evil capitalists. Poem by J-Bob. I'm a Negev, Trademart's filled with communists, devil save us all. A poem by Helia, but male. Once, when our troops trapped in our camp, being hit and bleeding, it was like hell, devil was watching. Our revolutionary Red Army was suppressed. The enemy power took everyone's hopes. Enemy power murdered every commander, soldier, every communist. The red flag was on fire. Our Trademart army was smashed like a coin on railway. But one man, the only hope, he screamed for help, a light shine into his eyes. Something powerful was falling from the sky. The lost Negev, the hope to save Red Army. It fell right on the man's hands. He looked, he took a breath. What is it? It was a Negev, the legendary gun of gods. Myth says it points like a laser. It may make a hole in the core earth. He ran right into the troops. The troops shocked, see a man running. As they started shooting, something held every bullet. Nothing could penetrate the powers of the Negev. The man made dust out of every capitalist. Trademart stood out, Trademart fortified. Communism got stronger. Shall none pass the walls of communism? A poem by Boris. Stalin is my leader. Negev, shoot faster. The survey is amazing. Trading, chatting, memeing. The name's Trademart. Space go-kart. The devil's trying to kill us. Oh Negev, Lord, please save us. A poem by Chills. The devil is alive in the form of the Negev. Its hungers, looking for his victim. A laser shoots out with the power of Stalin's fist, forcing the superior beliefs of communism. Vortexiel is his keeper, forcing the domination of Trademart throughout the lands. Oh Lord, he coming! A poem by Jettison. The Negev is the devil, communism and deep, but he has promises to keep. Tormented with nightmares, he never sleeps. Revenge is a promise a man should keep. He rises from his cursed bed. Down in Trademart, he blew off your head. A flash of rage, and he sees red. Without a pause, I turned and fled. A poem by Aspeto. Roses are red, devils are two. Communism runs me, and so does you. Although I like Trademart, making this poem is an art. I like the Negev, it's a great gun. Keep on shining from the fucking sun. A poem by Petsia. The devil is red and Negev is loud. The community. A poem by Petsia. The devil is red, a negev is loud. The community is great, joining amongst the crowd. A lot has happened here, each day filled with new things, but nothing makes me happier than the sight of a few pings. Trademart is respectable, thanks to its fellow kin, since communism is themed there. Thanks to Stalin for the win. Being a part of this community has been so much fun. Hope the best for the server should be in the long run. A poem by Washing Machine. Roses are red, violets are blue. Trademart is communistic. Gulag comes with his big negev. He got from the devil. A poem by Gui. The Communist and the Negev, a poem by Trademart. Whose negev is that? I think I know. Its owner is quite angry though. He was cross like a dog potato. I watch him pace, I cry hello. He gives his negev a shake and screams, I've made a bad mistake. The only other sounds the break of distant waves and birds awake. Negev is communism, devil indeed, but he has promises to keep. Tormented with nightmares, he never sleeps. Revenge is a promise a man should keep. He rises from his cursed bed, with thoughts of violence in his head. A flash of rage and he sees red. Without a pause, I turned and fled. A poem by Abzar. The devil strives day and night. Servers like Trademart fill my heart. Enemies ahead, get the negev. They like federalism, but haven't seen communism. A 3-part haiku by Raina Sucks. The devil is evil, he brought capitalism. Trademart, devil's servant. Traders only want one thing, private owners for profit. So disgusting. There is a hero, bringer of communism. Chosen one, Vortexiel. Gone capitalism. Negev for you and me. Communism, indeed. A poem by the White Ram. The mighty Negev brought forth the evil and shows no pity. O God, communism corrupted every city. Hope a savior would come to help this place. Oh wait, Trademart can help us in this case. They shall destroy this merciless devil, getting all of us in the next level. It is said that their leader Vortexiel, he shall come and ring the victory bell. A poem by Shun. When I run with my gun, I feel so happy, a ton, like father, like son, Daddy Vortexiel. Poems don't have to rhyme. Totally not saying that, cause nothing rhymes with Vortexiel. That would be a crime. Trademart is worth every dime. The negev so wonderful, like a flower in a big field. My lips are sealed with the sperm of a bull. Capitalism is bad. That people don't believe it isn't makes me very mad. Makes me want to tie a knot. Communism is the real deal. Everybody who supports it have balls of steel, and they are always lit. My heart is like an empty stage when again the devil puts me in water in a cage with it rising the water level. Oh, how could I escape? I miss the beautiful landscape. A little bird told me, between the devil and the deep blue sea lies the master key. I had to get it. I had nothing else left, but I gotta admit, it's putting me to the test. If I'm a real communist, out of the cage I go on a rampage with my beloved weapon and a wandering Jew. The poem doesn't even make any sense. Now I feel like 2 cents. I won't win anyway. Can I at least get 2 graffiti sprays? Her smile spread like red tint on ripened tomatoes. I don't even know what that means. Everybody who reads this on their screen, please upvote Queens. poem by Hrog. In a quiet place called Trademart, everyone was happy and living a normal life until one night where the devil has risen and everyone was scared. Communism couldn't fight the Satan itself and was losing. The horde of devil was attacking. A hero called Stalin had to use his secret powerful weapon to kill Satan itself, and that powerful machine gun was called the Negev. A poem by Cornflakes. What's up everyone? Yo, it's me again, trying to win this epic challenge again. Hello Trademart, what's up with you? Trading smart is what I do. Winning or losing, I'll still do it for you. I told myself, don't be so nervous. This is just a challenge, don't be too anxious. Negev, the big bad devil. Destroy capitalism to the next level. Defeat them all, till they are all tremble. Violets aren't red, communism flag is red. Our Papa Stalin ain't dead. Let us rush be with Negev, because communism will never be dead. A poem by Bitey. Someone liked to draw a devil, but I love by using Negev. Draw a penis on the wall. You can't find anything better than every single Negev, which is always overall. While Trademart is place for you, if you are the communist, you're from now Trademart's beast. Here also, you can find true friends and clear your mind. This is a hobby. I want to say, we live in communism, there is no pain. A poem by Daniel the Priest. Someone like it big. A poem by Daniel the Priest. Some like it big, some like it hot, some like the devil, some just do not. Many like the Trademart, little argue so. Everyone likes communism, never thought so. When gum does not work, more gun is needed. Negev is the most communist gun that the devil has heeded. The devil will eat you, just like when I meet you. I forgot to say who it was. A poem by a offensive name. The devil will eat you, just like when I meet you. Negev the best. Communism comes from Budapest. Trademart sucks my toes, just like my hose. A poem by Lupar. Once upon a time there was a record that tried to be beaten, about a server that was created by a heathen. He only believed in Negev, not even Satan. But he knew his server could not be overtaken. Communism was his thing. Yet still he had bling. Not afraid to show his trade link, he made the cash flow ka-chink. Trademart was the name, a fun community was the aim. Maybe it should bring him fame. Every other server is lame. So get in here and grind your Me6 level. Try your luck in the giveaway. Beat the devil. Just don't spam main chat, don't push your luck, or you might be on the way to the gulag. A poem by Mr. Kotovchuk. Everyone loves communism, 'cause roses are red, violets are red. If you aren't red, you will get shot in the head. Some say it's devil, so they will become ill. But Stalin's Negev, which he got from his friend, so he can bend Hitler's wife to the end. But one day he decided that his Negev will look better painted, so he asked his fellow friend to trade it without a spend. That's how Trademart was made, 'cause he got paid. A poem by Roho Weebington. The devil had me, our communism father, for the glory Negev. Trademart is world, at Vortexiel is father. A poem by Zen. As thou... A poem by Zen. As thou some people might think, the devil is on the brink of bringing our Holy Father Stalin back, not letting communism go extinct. And as though thou might know, trademart is king. So if spamming F, where the Negev rips. Poem by Kolpol. Roses are red, Max Skillet is dead. F. A poem by Son Larent. I see the welding of the man. I think he's angry at the pan. He finds it hard to see absolutism, overshadowed by the communism. Who is that winning near the Negev? I think he'd like to eat all the devs. He's butted terrific players, admired as he sits upon prayers. Her right car is just like a devil. It needs no gas, it runs on soul level. The kitten likes to chase a bee, especially that's in the damn pea. A poem by Life is Soup, I Am a Fork. So, I'm from Lithuania. It's pretty near the Scandinavia. And in the World War II, my ancestor had a really hard period to go through. Stalin was as bad as devils, because his parcels were like revels. Russians took almost all our property, but they couldn't even do that properly. Russians killed thousands of people. They had Negevs and tanks. Look at us like we were weasels, and didn't even say thanks. I'm pretty glad that Joseph died. I don't care that most of the Russians cried. No more for communism. I think that it's as bad as racism. Right now, here is trademart. I think you guys have a warm heart, but the frickin' theme you chose here is really hurtful to my ears. A poem by Live Your Life Nerd. It is titled Smexy Stalin. My strong Stalin, you inspire me to write. How I love the way you lead the Red Army, shot and kill, invading my mind all day and through the night, always dreaming about the awesome things you've done. Let me compare you to Hitler. You're more sexy, stronger, and better than him. Lenin is a person we gotta thank. He did the October Revolution, you continued his legacy. Why do I love you? Let me count the reasons. I love your body and muscles. Wanting back communism fills my head with ideas. Let us take a moment and talk about trademart, the place that gave us hope, so many memories, and fun times. Thank you, trademart. Trademart, better than Walmart. Trade more. Don't be a whore, my throat's so sore. See that dragon law? Owned by one of the members of Trademart. Insert Trademart invite link. A poem by Stormgrown. So, I'm in the server while all afraid of the fever, proudly chanting trademark. Yes, it is my mark. We got the leader of the herd, enforcer of communism, with the might of the Negev. The dog, the wolf, the cat, the nerd. Forget our pride, we shan't ever. Devil's waystone is our might, hear the mighty groan of the server that will win the fight. A poem by Symphonic. Roses are red, violets are blue. Stalin copying Negev with no intent or clue. But of course, Stalin is a Slav. Explain why you shouldn't deal with the devil. As Cuphead used to say, but of course, does it really matter in Trademart? No, of course not. Since Stalin is our leader, he leads communism. That he shall give everyone a free orgasm. Since of course it's part of the communist law. A poem by Spurtle. Trademart, greatest server in the world. All other servers run by devil girls. Trademart #1 users of communism. All other servers have inferior communism. Trademart #1 server in the world. We made Negev and CZ Clutch. Trademart home of $1 million. Its chats are friendly and staff as well. Spam filter system, a marvel to behold. It removes 80% of childish spam. Trademart, you very nice place. Run by McLaren and Vortexiel. From brokerage to 100 grand. We will find enough collectors to make a band. Trademart friends of all except Max Skillet, a very stupid person with bones in his brain. Trademart industry, best in world. We invented cut-o crafts and overpay. Trademart skins are cleanest in the region, except of course for Battle Scarred. Trademart, you very nice place, run by McLaren and Vortexiel. A poem by Kunenberger. Whose Negev is that? I think I know. Its owner is quite aggressive though, using its power to hunt his foe and killing them with a single blow. Stalin was working in his cursed shed with thoughts of violence in his head as the devil rose up and swiftly said, "It's your duty to make communism spread." Stalin knew what he had to do and made Trademart for me and you. As the discord grew and grew, the devil's dreams slowly came true. A poem by Defo Not Business Guy. Oh Trademart, how you make my lactose intolerant but fart almost like the sound of a Negev, which is related to the communist book I keep in my shed. The word mook to me is like the devil, but I let my house and pick up a shovel to hit my autistic son with. A poem by The Bird That Could. Negev, Trademart, Communism, Devil, The End. A poem by Muhammad 2027. Negev 1 point, a lot of money. Couldn't have a lot of plenty. But communism in theory helped me get one and helped me with my collection and helped me prosper a ton. Trademart gave me an army sheep and beautiful skin. Doesn't deserve to be in a trash bin. Then the devil took it all. I got angry, looked at my dog, funny, and I got mauled. The end. A poem by Reaper. You see communism on your street. Must you really see defeat? For the strongest gun of all, the Negev will win them all. You head over to the Trademart. Oh, they think they are so smart. But you feel the devil in them. They will capture you within. Poem by AC 730. Aight, haiku for the win. Trademart is the best fest. Negev's the devil's behest. Communism zest. Behest equals command. Bonus haiku. Haikus are really fun, but sometimes they don't make sense. Refrigerator. Another poem by Chills. Bing bang bow. I use a Negev on a cow. You may call me a devil, but my name's actually Neville. Communism time at Trademart. A poem by BTGG Mako. I chase the devil out of earth. With Negev I lift his shirt. If you are smart, you use Trademart. Communism is lifestyle and art. This is a poem by Zaid. The tarts of Trademart, the forgivers of Negevers, together make the devils that run thy communism among the competitive lobbies. A poem by IQ Thick. See the shooting of the Negev. I think he's angry at the Khrushchev. He finds it hard to see the communism, overshadowed by the black liberalism. Who's it that's killing near the pizza? I think she'd like to eat the Srebrenica. She's but a dark girl, admired as she sits upon a squirrel. Her quiet car is just a silent. It needs no gas, it runs on pion. She's not alone, she brings an airglow, a pet dog, and lots of photos. The dog likes to chase a fish, especially one that's in the dish. A poem by somebody's name I can't pronounce because it's in a really funny font. The Negev, a deadly laser, will kill you like the taser. It must be the devil's weapon. Just the sound is very threatening. Here comes its owner, as communist as can be. Here comes trademart, laughing, full of glee. A poem by Retarded. The poem is titled Vortexiel's Weakness. Standing on the starting line was Vortexiel himself. He prepared. He even took his Mjolnir from the shelf, racing to the finish line, his worst enemy, stretching and getting ready, a user of the M249 gay. Vortexiel though, you're no... Wait, I can do better on this, wait. A poem by Retarded. It is titled Vortexiel's Weakness. Standing on the starting line was Vortexiel himself. He prepared. He even took his Mjolnir from the shelf, racing to the finish line, his worst enemy, stretching and getting ready, a user of the M249 gay. Vortexiel thought, "You're no match for me." He knew that he could beat them easily, and he should have, but they knew his weakness. A gunshot was heard, and everyone ran, except the one guy who just started flying. But it's fine, he got instantly banned. Vortexiel was already a long way ahead. He was sure he'd be getting the finish line bread. Everyone else looked at him in shock. He's doing the Negev walk? He confidently kept on, going really fast, not even knowing his lead will not last. As around the corner the devil waited, he had something he knew Vortexiel hated. His game crashed before he'd even seen so many Negevs. 950. He didn't win the race and went back all alone. Everyone cheered at Trademart, his home. They thought communism had won and screamed in excitement, but shamefully, he said, "I lost the fight, man." A poem by Gamer XSF. In the name of the Father Vortexiel, the Son Trademart, and the Holy Spirit of Stalin and communism, may the Lord our God Negev prevent all scams from the devil TK Trading itself. Amen. A poem by Pink Jacket Bunny in Rain. Roses are red, violets are blue. Negev Communism Trademart Devil. Charles McLaren, Vortvu, Helia Blizzard, and Rigby are the greatest staff ever. Another poem by BTGG Mako. The Devil and the Negev by Mako. See the shooting of the devil. I think he's angry at the revel. He finds it hard to see the devil, overshadowed by the scary sound pressure level. Who is that running near the communism? I think he'd like to eat the autism. She is but a shiny Negev, admired as she spits up a Krikalev. Her deadly car is just a rock. It needs no gas, it runs on feedstock. She's not alone, she brings a goat, a pet Negev, and lots of coat. The Negev likes to chase a ghost, especially one that's in the Ribco roast. The devil shudders as the bold queen. He had to leave, but she, once the teen. This deserves a clap. A poem by Adrian Marcas. A story crafted from salty silver tears. A win and a loss with increasing debt has led to myself feeling regret. I asked my teammate with no criticism if they would agree to communism. Upon them dropping a helmet and a kev, I see the distinct form of a Negev. This man, sure quiet, was the devil, on a much more high and evil level. So I found my way down to trademart to complain about his story and then depart. This is a poem by Stalin Nano. A man who owns a Negev spreads communism at all costs. His name is Jeff. And when the enemies see the Negev, they realize they had lost. Jeff wanted to be the new Stalin and remake the Soviet Union. I had so much confidence on him that I think he could even beat the devil. Jeff wanted to beat the devil because the devil supports capitalism. Guys, just pick up a pencil and write down "We love communism." Otherwise, Jeff is gonna get you, and he's gonna make you eat his poop. Capitalism is trash. It's a West propaganda made up by the devil lovers who just think about cash. Please be like Amanda and support communism. And if you want a place where you can show our love for communism, just go to Trademart Discord server. By the way, can we end feminism? A poem by Hot Chocolate. Oh, Negev's so shiny in the light almighty. Accuracy, oh so weird. It's like my non-existent beard. We don't care about your property and monopoly, so let's fight capitalism with our weapons of communism. All hail devil leader Vortexiel. A poem by NRG Ranslacker. My trademark, you inspire me to live the communist lifestyle. How I live, I search for Discord so great, invading my mind day and through the night. Always dreaming about the Negev as I spray kids while near infinite bullets. It truly bring out all the devil's ways and consider the OG CSGO days. Let me compare you to Putin, wise and great. You are more superb, amazing, and sharper than TK and their scammer ways. Ice bites the toes of USSR as I see the glorious Negev spray down. Punny players who just started the game. How do I love you? Let me count the ways. I love your glorious trades, wanting your capitalism, filling my days. My love is for you, is great than CSGO itself. Now I must away with the best place ever. Remember my fierce words while I love your communist ways. A poem by Okiba. Passing time, oh, you can still hear them whining. Long lost love, it's time to get rid of. Devilish taught, freedom sought, Negev rattle, oh boy, he lost the cattle. Communism dawns on the hills, Trademart isn't a place yet. Scars and pain that never stills, curse that one, Soviet. A poem by the Rising Devil. My name is the devil, I'm a god with the Negev. Now get on my level. Oh fellow Trademart members, eat some chicken Kiev. My poem always rhymes, now that's gotta be a crime. Now get on my bus before communism overruns us. A poem by Winks. When I'm in the bando, I hit that shift like I'm Rambo. Doing some drive-bys with my Negev, stop at the traffic light, give my car a rev. I do this shit daily in Russia, Doing it like I'm in the militia. Got your girl in the back with a big booty and rack. Take her around like tourism, 'cause you know your boy into communism. This poem's gonna be in the chart 'cause I dropped it on trademart. The chance I win are slim, but either way I got a fresh trim. I don't care what I say 'cause fuck Trump, I'm gay. Yo, I may not go to heaven 'cause I drop kicked a cat when I was 11. Bro, pretty sure I'll go to hell. Might get locked up in a cell. But at least I'll meet the devil. Bitch, come, get up my level. A poem by Z Select. The Negev is fey, the communism is gay, the trademart is fey, the devil is gay. A poem by Lawrence. Roses are red, violets are blue. Communism is good, if you have a Negev, you are good. Fuck capitalism, devils. Work. Trademart, where the magic happens and you can win some skins too. Poem by Stormgrown. Roses are red, we are all depression, and that is a fact. A poem by Legend Cools. Suka blia, cried the communist man, with a bottle of vodka and Negev in his hands. He was deceived by the devil who pierced through his heart, for he had lost his entire life savings on the old trademart. A poem by Bastard. M249 best, Negev bad. Anyone who uses is devil in the eyes of trademart. All of that because of communism. A poem by Biting Sea. The communist citizen went for the cheapest gun, used the Negev for the cheapest money run. As devil overtook him with greed and selfishness, he broke down on trademart, looking at StatTrack expensive skins. A poem by GTS Man 06. M249! Oh, you foolish little devil. It's all about the Negev, get on my level. We are all capitalists on trademart. Okay, I fucked up. A poem by GTS Man 06. M249, oh, you foolish little devil. It's all about the Negev, get on my level. We are all communists on trademart. Yeah, it should tear your M249 apart. We embrace communism and not autism. Unlike Americans, we are sublime. Not like your victimless crime, the M249. The Negev, well built and cheap. Unlike the M249, a junkie. We are here to do our task and outdo others, unlike your foolish brothers. Our Lord, Vortexiel, here to dominate, and not to dictate loss. A poem by Gooey. Negev is powerful like the great Vortexiel. Communism is great, unlike the M249. The devil is evil, unlike Vortexiel. Trademart is great, unlike TK Trading. A poem by Gab. The Negev is powerful, I am on fire. I said blia to communism. I said F you. The devil raised on me when I saw them buying M249. Trademart is yum. A poem by Floof. Trade smart with Trademart, the man said as he rode down the hill on his horse, Negev in hand, charging into battle to take their final stand against TK Trading, the devil of the sacred communist land. They fought brave, they fought hard, but the chances of winning just seemed too far. The man had a brilliant idea, but in reality it was subpar. Negev rushed TK, he screamed, his entire army towards the attackers, firing their $1,700 laser beams. TK flees while Trademart is still rushing them like bees. The battle was won, but it wasn't far from done. But who was the man? That man was Stalin's son, Vortexiel, the chosen one. A poem by Wonky of the M249 gang. Negev. This is my Negev. There are many like it, but this one is mine. My Negev is my best friend. It is my life. I must master it as must master communism. Without BUP, trademart is useless. Without my Negev, I am useless. I must fire my Negev true. I must shoot straighter than the devil who's trying to kill me. I must shooting before he shoots me. I will. My Negev and I know. What counts in CSGO is not the hits that count, the noise of your burst, nor the smoke we make. We know that it's the rounds we fire that count. We will fire. My Negev is human, even as I, because it is my life, thus I will learn it as a comrade. I will learn its strengths, its part, its accessories, its sight, its barrel, and its skins. I will keep my Negev clean and ready, even as I clean and ready. We will become part of each other, we will. Before Stalin I swear this creed, my rifle and I are defenders of my bomb site. We are the masters of the devil. We are the saviors of my life. So be it until victory in trademarts. And there is no devil, but wins. A poem by Super Kiwi. Got a new girl. Sorry, I had a bit of a stroke there. A poem by Super Kiwi. Got a new girl, she's a bad bitch. I ain't gay, but Vort licks my clit. We strapped up, ice on our wrists, devil's dick in my butt, Negev on my hip. We did anal, got shit on my tip. Sucked Vu's cock, got cum in my lips. Trademart is communistic, but it's really shit. Made dank investments, I got riches. I'm just like R. Kelly, I piss on bitches. Just wanna trade up, I feel stupendous. 3 spots away from winning a giveaway. Everyone's inventory has me feeling hella gay. I would beg you to upvote this shit every day, but this poem won't win anyway. A poem by Galaxy Douche and Ternalino. Roses are red, devils are true. Communism runs me, and so does you. Although I like trademart, making this poem is an art. I like the Negev in a grade. It's a great gun. Keep on shining from the fucking sun. Edit. I made a different one and got no upvotes, and I hope this one does. A poem by Petri. My wallet ain't fat, but my Steam wallet is divine. Enough money for Negevs. Better get one, that's fine. Some want a D-law, but they are too poor. All I want is for communism to be law, and a couple friends to chat with, a place to trade smart, enough time for some cat vids, all at Trademart. I love this place, it's where I revel. Get the skins, knives or steam levels. It's the best server ever, it's going to be a boner, and the devil ain't related to the owners. A poem by River. The Negev was used by a guy called... Okay, I need to figure out how the fuck to pronounce this, give me a sec. A poem by River. The Negev was used by a guy called Stovicic Petrev Sanchev. He used it at Trademart. He shot everywhere, at Trademart, at the Taylor Park. He shot everything he saw, but devil, he got scratches on the back by his claws. This is a poem about evil things around the globe. I have autism. The reason to my autism is communism. I get spit at me, racism every day, just because I have devil scratches on my back all the way. End. A poem by Rushex. Fuck you, Give me skin or I kill family. A poem by THDTC. Negev. Negev, communism, trademart, devil. A poem by Tyru. As the Negev sounds echo through the corridors, one such can describe the word, trapped. Communism was the winner. Communism is still the winner. With the last bit of my strength, I shot my Negev at the enemies. For the sake of trademart, for the sake of humanity, for the sake of the members of the loyal community. As I start to fade away, the devil looks at me and goes, was the Negev really worth it? Was it all really even worth it? Was the suffering you caused worth it? It's out of the question now. We shall meet soon, and I'll welcome you in your new warm home. Dead by Communism, winner epic. A poem by Bite, titled Nevermore. Open here I flung the shutter, when, with many a flirt and flutter, in there stepped a stately Negev on the saintly day of yore. Not the last. For fuck's sake, let me restart. A poem by Bite, titled Nevermore. Open here I flung the shutter, when, with many a flirt and flutter, in there stepped a stately Negev of the saintly days of yore. Not the least, the trademart made he, not a minute stopped or stayed he, but with mien of lord or lady, perched above my door, mid-door, perched upon a bust of Pallas, just above my mid-door, perched and sat and nothing more. Then this ebony bird beguiled my sad fancy into smiling, by the grave and stern decorum of the countenance it wore. Thought thy devil be shorn and shaven though, I said, art sure no craven, ghastly grim and ancient Negev wandering from the nightly shore. Tell me what thy lordly name is of the night's Plutonian shore. Quote the Negev, Nevermore. A poem by Phoenix. Like an eagle I fly down to B-side where I drew my Excalibur of a weapon gifted by Daddy Gaben, the Negev. Or so it's called, created by a dev. Why so appalled? A game of great promise. But you must not forget the original bet that brought us that devil, our great friend Negev, bringer of another level. Communism, of course, it hits with full force, but kisses like a shot from the USPS. After learning about the story of the Negev, appreciate the weapon brought by a dev, sold it on our great trademart, and willing all the matches for our great leader, Khrushchev. A poem by Gogos 1073. Lord Vortexiel wielded his almighty Negev, gifted from him by Lord Gaben. Fought off the devil spreading capitalism in a faithful bee-rush. Lord Vortexiel created trademart the next day as a communist having against the devil's capitalism. On that day the devil wept, for communism was winning because of Lord Vortexiel. Poem by Chills again. Negev in hand, Vortexiel used his stand with the power of Stalin's right hand. He spreads communism throughout the land with the power of the devil and the iron will. He keeps capitalism out of trademart. A poem by Hang titled Capitalist Fall. As the war nears an end, the soldiers are hungry. On both battlefronts the weather is thundery, but one hero emerges, Vortexiel from Undry. Negev in his left, and a sword from his plundering. He raised his hand, but not to say hi, for the capitalist fall means a goodbye. A poem by Yes. Skirt, skirt, yeah, Negev not hot, yeah, communism, yeah, devil, nah, trademart, yeah, Okay then. Poem by HP. Negev devil, trademart communism and me. 5 things, 5 guys, dinners and drives. A poem by Kak und Bull Tarchur. O Gaben, our Lord and Saviour, please excuse my misbehavior. Father Gaben and his wife, all I wanted was a knife. Without the precious knife and skins, I cannot have easy life or easy wins. Trade-up contracts will be made. Weapons you gave me I will trade. All my skins now are gone, and I got back a shitty gun. All that money that I spent buying 12 keys is not what I meant. A poem by Pengzi. Go out, icy, always ice. What's that? A ringing phone? Oh, it's devil, he wants to kill me. I'm sad, I'm crying. Wait! What's that? Riding on a bear? I think it might be the fearsome Stalin. He comes, look down on me. He says, Dobroj utron, penguin. I don't speak. I'm scared. Oh no, not again. Phone starts ringing. He wants to kill me again. Stalin, stop! I turn around as he pulls out gun. His big gun, so I'm scared. I think it's mine head cooled. He be the devil, but no. He presses G button on the bear and gives gun to me. It's still night, but the says, Penguin, I give you the gun. Best one out there is called Negev. Trademart send me here. They know about your problem with devil. I'm speechless. I say thank you while crying, but he's all red gone. He's one of the stars in the night, they say. Phone ring again, but I'm ready this time. Brr, brr, I pick it up and hear, hello, Penguin. You see you live in CCCR. Okay, bye. Wait, me I go kill you. And he hangs up. Second later, I hear the window breaking. It's him. I spray him with an Negev and he falls. He's dead. Devil is dead. I go to him and look. It's human. Not even surprises. They melted my home. Killed all my Australian friends. Blamed all red for him. And I scream, guys. They are all gone. Come out, the last mosquito, and say it's too late, Penguin. This world is already gone. And he dies. I think about life. I'm only one alive. What's the point? Was Stalin just a dream? I fall and look at Negev. I pick it up to my head and say, sorry, world. Now you can be free and shoot. I feel like I legitimately had a fucking stroke reading that. A poem by Sheer Downforce. Negev, communism, trademart, devil, poetic devices don't work with me. Poem Negev, ratatatatati. I want to downvote this so bad. Reiksay. A poem by Reiksay. My uncle Jasper touched my Negev. Communism flowing through my shed. Trademart the home of my pencils led. The devil that gave me skin that bled. Let me win or you're fucking dead. A poem by Hino. My Negev be through me. Communism because I have autism. Trademart I be choosing, because the devil be looming. A poem by Shadow. Roses are red, candles are black. Man trades baby for 10 Big Mac. A poem by Fwickwi. I had a stroke. A poem by Fwickwizy. A poem by Fwickwizy. My Negev be dooming communism because I have autism. Trademart I be choosing, because the devil be looking around the corner. Mellow Jello. I have a Negev, I like communism. Trademart is cool. It must be ran by the devil or something. A poem by FNMO4. Negev communism, Trademart devil. N-word, 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 N-word. A poem by Ravorex. Upvote if you want the N-word to mean Negev. A poem by Mies. Trademart, take me home. With Negev I belong. Communism, Mountain Devil. Take me home, Trademart. A poem by Ramiz. A prettier day, and even fades, is yearn away, but born are maids to flowers. An hour is all. Oh yes, to flower, until so blithe. A doer, a woer, some limber and lithe. Some very fine mower, a tail. Some Jerry so very, and Nelly and Fan. Some handsomest Harry and Sally and Nan. They tremble and cower, so pale. For Betty was born to never say nay, but Lucy could learn, and Lilith could pray. The fewer were shyer than dull. A poem by Bear. Whose Negev is that? I think I know. Well, Devil's Gun is quite sad though. It feels like a tale of woe. I watch it lie, I yell hello. Trademart gives its Negev a spin, and shoots until it wins. The only other sounds are kin, with the teammates grins. The Negev is communism, very deep. Sometimes every country has to keep. Until they do, he shall not sleep. He lies in bed, knowing to weep. He rises from the littered bed with thoughts of communism in his head. He enjoys the idea of sharing it all, facing the moment enemies accept their fall. A poem by Birth by Default. I'm looking to trade, where should I go? Trademart is made, and might it be a no? I decided to join to see what's up. Unlucky for me, not much luck. They asked for inventory link. Fuck. My inventory? Our inventory? I have 3 items. We have 3 items. Communism isn't bad. People and it are whack. After all, I have all your items at my fingertips. The rules are simple, the people are nice. Now all I need is something my price. The first offer I received was quite a scandal. 10 Negev army sheets, factory new, for my stickered AK Gucci print. Now, not quite what I expected, but let's humor the fella. Maybe he's got something better. Turns out he had lesser. From my experience, playing devil's advocate is often fun, but most times, Negev does not equal Gucci. A poem by American Dad. A poem by American Bad. Negev is great, but Trademart is better. The devil consumes me, but communism. Was there for me my God sent letter? This poem was trash, could have been better. But poems are difficult and sometimes weird. Refrigerator. A poem by Noah TM. Negev good, Kalash bad. Use AK makes me see it. A poem by Totally Retarded. The world of my problems is like spamming in Negev. Showers of problems and still me not sad. The trademart of problems has a free stall where the devil comes and continuously roars. This poem isn't good or even too bad. Although I wouldn't win, it could do no bad to write this poem with my phone in my hand. Communism is something we don't know about, but the voice of people screaming it my way is loud. A poem by Swizz. Stalin's reign, oh my, we shall... fuck's sake. A poem by Swizz. Stalin's reign, oh my, we stand still as the communists sigh. And as the days go by, soldiers surely die, to the Negevs and their devilish cry. In the dead of winter, the soldiers lie on fields of snow, days passing by, and all that's left are the weapons they cherish, all brandished with a trademart finish. A poem by Quickshot. I'm sexy. A poem by Alex. Praise Negev, praise communism, praise trademart, don't praise the devil. Charlesworth is a furry. A poem by Polygon. I'm done. A poem by Cyandrix. Two Negevs diverged on the marketplace, and sorry I could not buy both, and be one trader. Long I stood and observed one, as much as Putin could, with all that my communist salary could boast. They took the other just as fair, and better looking, so the devil he claims, 'cause it was StatTrack minimal wear. Though as for the others there, both are valued quite the same, and both on banana could easily slay behind the heatbox shell bodies decay. Oh, I felt the first for another day, yet knowing trademart and their ways, I doubt I'd use a second ever at all. I shall be telling Stalin with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence, two Negevs diverge in the marketplace, and I spray that one less sprayed by, and that has made all the difference. A poem by DXD Tech. We need a weapon to fight the devil, one that takes wars to another level, a gun with a brand new mechanism, one that also lets us establish communism. In a Discord server called trademart, there's an admin called Vort. His Negevs are fine arts, and played with them, his team he will support. Him getting aces is not odd. Of all enemies he will get rid, and angry will be the kids that disrespected our only god. Vortexiel is the best, and by the power of the Negev he will always be blessed. A poem by Delta Snorlax. O Negev of Negev, how useful you are. With your bright shining head, all the skins look bad. Communism is a punishment in all of our ways, but even with it, it's still my favorite thing. My last thing of all is all of the devil, orbs, killing and shooting my head which is gone. Trademart helped all of us find our way, which is Negevs are the only for us to play. A poem by Catcher. I like the Negev. My teacher calls communist people dirty evil commies. Many people say Stalin is the devil, but he is my dad. Trademart gave me friends. A poem by David. Devils are red, Trademart is blue. Communism in dead. Ah, a poem by David. Devils are red, Trademart is blue. Communism is dead, and the Negev is chewed. A poem by Harry 007. Negev, devil, communism, Negev, Trademart, communism, devil, God. In other words, they are all the same thing. God. Dog Panda has written this following poem. Negev is life, Negev is God, Negev is my dad, Negev is the best gun, Negev is my favorite gun. A poem by Nani Senex. Roses are red, violets are blue, Stalin is nice to me and you. Some call it communism, I call it a dream, so please will you be on my ESL team? I get my skins from Trademart, cause that should be nice, unless these sites with the lowest price. I got my Negev from Vortexiel himself, some may call him the Blue Devil. A poem by Just Brad. Shit, Stalin kiss me. Snore, Stalin says as he shoves his Negev in my tight cheeks. This will burn like the devil's love. Ha ha ha, says Stalin. Oslo, communism is pretty kritet because I'm Stalin and I'm very lekkicked by the working patri. Ha he, I scream. Trademark plug, yeah? Thank you, Stalin, I say to Stalin. Why did you say that? I say to Stalin out loud. Stalin kisses me after my mistake. It didn't help me get rest. Atfer tashving me with his fat Negev in me bum. A poem by Walls. Negev to Negev, Trademart to Trademart. Communism, not the devil, please accept my heart. A poem by T3F3. Dear Negev, every end of the game I get one of you. Every time I see you, I don't know what you do. Sometimes I feel the need to send you to my begging friend Stu. All this time in my inventory, you give me no clue. Valve gives you no choice and sends you in my direction. I know you really need my attention. Sometimes you go bra-ta-ta-ta and give me no chance. You make me have to send you over to my friend at Trademart named Ence. I know you might feel like it was meant to be, but I can't stand it. Every end of match I see devil in me. Maybe in another world we could live together, but at this rate and communism taking over, we have to end this forever. The M249 is pointed at my hand, and I wish we had more time. I promise you that faith will meet us another life. Gunshot sound. Another poem by Chills. Negev not hot, yeah, devil cold, ice cold. She said, go to Trademart. I said, baby, Negev's not hot, nah. Communism, yeah, that's not hot. Another poem by Anime Funan. Yeah, ayo, Vortexiel, it's time. It's time, Vortexiel. Aight, Vortexiel, begin. Straight out the bad dungeons of rap, the teammates drop the deep, as bad as my head. Oh my god, what? Give me a sec. A poem by Anime Funan. Yeah. Ayo, Vortexiel, it's time. It's time, Vortexiel. Aight, Vortexiel, begin. Straight out the bad dungeons of rap, the teammates drop deep, as does my hen. I never shoots, cause she shoots is the dip. brother of Den. Beyond the walls of Negavs, life is defined. I think of Negev when I'm in Russian state of mind. Hope the Straits got some states. My traits don't like no dirty rates. Run up to the gates and get the coordinates. In a Russian state of mind. What more could you ask for? The fast teammates? You complain about Negev. I gotta love it though. Somebody still speaks for its traits. I'm rapping for the M249 gang, and I'm gonna move your discussions. Soak, large, big, like a fan. Boy, I tell you, I thought you were a pan. I could take the Negev, can't take the Russians. I would've tried to sprays, I guess I got no repercussions. I'm rapping to the discussions, and I'm gonna move your MG49. Yeah, yes, in a Russian state of mind. When I was young, my brother had a rich. I was kicked out without no switch. I never thought I'd see that bitch. Ain't a soul alive that could take my brother's niche. A black witch is quite the pitch. Thinking of Negav, yes, thinking of Negav, Negav. A poem by Pop, Negv. A poem by Saver. Communism is red, Negevs are grey. Trademart is epic, TK trading is gay. Yeah, I'm gonna take the boys to the B bomb zone. I'm gonna die till I can't move no more. Yeah, I'm gonna take the boys to the B bomb zone. I'm gonna die till I can't no more. I got the C4 on my back, Kevlar is attached, Deagle at my belt. I got the 3 cent skin to match. Carried by my own team, I can't aim like Scream. I can't hit those headshots, but only when they're on my team. Can't nobody boost my elo. Yeah, I'm stuck at my silver rank. Can't nobody boost my elo. Yeah, I'm stuck at my silver rank. A poem by Stormgrown. Blackpink. Alright, that's it. I officially have autism now.